Well, there are about 3 or 4 major problems the government tries to solve, and they try to solve them by giving money, right? This is why we pay taxes. So we give taxes to the government, and then they try to solve problems that, as a community, we need to solve. And the biggest one now is housing, right? Housing costs so much. We don't have a housing stock. We don't have enough places for people to live. So that's why there's so many government programs now for housing, particularly even if you're a home buyer, not only rental, but home buyers. Now, I found a whole bunch of programs now that you wouldn't believe. At least I didn't believe. I mean, a year ago, to think that you could get $100,000 grant to help you buy a house. That $100,000 you don't have to pay back. and here's a couple of them that I know are available. There's one in New York, $100,000, and that's down payment assistance. And actually, they have another grant to help you pay for closing costs. Here's another one. Here, California has $150,000. Wow. And that's for people living in California. Here, Washington, D.C. has one for $202,000. Now, that one ran out of money recently, but they expect to get more money. So when money goes away, it comes back maybe later. That's why all the programs just come and go, particularly housing programs. They have a certain amount of money, and they give it out, and that's why you have to know ahead of time, almost before these programs happen. Now, here, also, nonprofit organization. Now, they're giving $100,000 for you to buy a house. Now, some of these are like, you have to eventually pay it back, but you don't make payments or anything like that. But when you sell the house, it's going to be a lot more than $100,000 increase in value. That's when you pay back your money, and with 0% interest. But every program is different. Some is just a grant. It doesn't matter, whatever. So you got to find out what's available where you live, and that's the most important thing. And it's there for everybody. But it's there for the people who find them. They're not going to come to you. They're not going to come, hey, knock on your door. Hey, you want to buy a house today? Here's $100,000. No. And these people don't make money off of it, so they don't advertise. See, if this was Chase giving a loan for $100,000, you'd see an advertisement for it. But somebody giving it for free, and they're not making money. So they're trying to give the money to the person who needs the money, not to an advertising agency. That's why they're hard to find. So I put a listing here. So if you're not a member of Let's Go Help, I mean, I'll pause for a commercial here. That's what we do at Let's Go Help. Show people about all this, and what's available to everybody just because you live in America. And the people that help you, I mean, the people I work with, and also the members. The members now are helping more members than I am. Because they go live. They're available live. People who got money like this, they're available. You can ask them questions. We have live videos, and you sit there and ask questions. We got 2-3 hours a day. Every day they're available just to ask what you need to know. Because if you're just starting, you don't want to talk to me. I've been doing this for 50 years. Talk to somebody who just got one. And they could give you a better example of what all this is. Well, here's the list I have. Now, you could download, even if you're not a member. This is what we give to members. But I want to share with everybody because I think it's so important that people know about these programs. Now, 8 organizations you should call where you live. This is all local. See, most of these programs are local. So the programs there locally, you get in there, and if you're looking, have them keep your name on file, and you have to call. The way to get money is talk to people. You don't go on the internet, oh yeah, that looks good, I'll apply. No, you call and make sure that you're eligible, and see, and the neatest thing about calling that, if you're not eligible, you ask them, well, where else can I go? See, that's the key, because they'll lead you to somewhere else. This is what research is all about. You don't get, rifle in and get one answer because that's it. No, you work at it, and you work at it by calling somebody who's in the business to know this. They get paid by somebody else. They already got paid. They don't have to get money from you, so you get an honest opinion. That's what's neat about talking with government agencies and nonprofit organizations. They're not selling you anything. Google is selling you something. They want to get money from you. These people want to give you money and show you where this stuff is. Sure, there's idiots out there, and they may not be 100% nice. Nobody is. I'm not. Get me on a bad day. I'll probably do that too. But talk to these people because they do this all the time. They help people like you all the time. You have to talk to them to find out what you're missing. The world is too big for any of us to know about it. And that's why you got to find out those people. And they're very easy to find. And they're paid by you and me and by taxes. So they have to talk to you most of the time. So here they are. One is HUD Counseling, HUD.gov/counseling. Now they're all over the world, the country actually, and there's dozens and dozens where you live. Make an appointment, sit down and talk to them. Neighborhood Works is another, that's a nonprofit organization. They do the same thing. They try to find people with not enough money to buy houses to get them to buy houses. So they're the people you want to talk to. Your state office of financial assistance for buying a housing. That's ncsha.org. And they're at your state capital. They give money and try to get people to buy houses, fix up houses and stuff like that. Federal Home Loan Bank Board. Man, people don't realize the money that they give out, not only for housing, but people who want to be real estate investors, people who want to start money to start a business, people who want to fix up their community. That's a separate banks that have grants because they're government subsidized to give you grants. You know, Chase isn't. Chase just doesn't pay taxes. That's the way they get subsidized. Habitat for Humanity, habitat.org. Man, this is a wonderful organization. Probably the best home deal in America. You get a price for half price, you know, because they have volunteers that help you build it. And you have to volunteer to help build somebody else. Wonderful program. And 0% mortgage. And plus the mortgage is half because you don't pay any rent. Okay, USDA, man, Rural Development and Rural USDA, so many great programs there to help you buy houses, fix up houses. You can get it with no money down, grant money to fix up the house and everything. Great program. So if you live in a small town, find them. And then go to findhelp.org and 211.org. And they just put in housing. And just call. You have to call. Please call. That's what it's all about. And here's how to get the government programs for houses for $1. Yes, there's legitimate houses for $1. They're all over the country. It's actually at your local county. But the main program at HUD is right there, and the list is out there. And then I got some other sources if you want to do it. But download that in the description below and start calling people. That's the way you get it. And if we can help you, we'll be there 24/7. And you can ask us 100 questions a day, and we have live people to help you navigate all this stuff that's out there and show you, talk to people who are successful at doing this. That's right. You talk to them on the phone, not on the phone, but on a video. You see them, ask them questions. They'll tell you. And because they love helping people like I do. And I'm going to do this for the rest of my life. And I figure I got 10, 15 more years to do this. Nothing better in the world to grow my heart is to help you solve a financial problem. Man, it's just neat. I know this stuff. I didn't know this was so important, but it seems it is. The feedback we get is just phenomenal, and I appreciate every word of it. So thank you very much.